Joe Rogan and Francis Ngannou predict Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic's highly anticipated match is right around the corner, and it has fans going wild. Everybody seems to be super excited for this match except for one person, the man himself, Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou was recently seen on the Joe Rogan Experience, and they got into some pretty interesting topics. Francis covered his future in boxing and his past in the UFC. He got into many big topics such as fighter pay, but nothing seemed to spark Ngannou's interest as much as Jon Jones. There's been a lot of talk about Francis Ngannou one day facing Jon Jones. As we all know, Jon Jones is considered the greatest heavyweight of all time, but Francis Ngannou doesn't agree with that statement. And he explained exactly why to Joe Rogan. Francis Ngannou left the UFC because he wasn't happy with what he was being offered. He claims if he stayed, he would have continued to make history and beat Jon Jones, which would make him the greatest heavyweight. Well, that's not how things turned out for Ngannou, and now he's pursuing his passion for boxing. But to mention, he's recently closed a deal to go up against Tyson Fury for the biggest purse he's ever made in his career. If you ask me, it's pretty crazy that Francis Ngannou is making more from his first boxing match than he ever did in the UFC. If you ask me, he seems not only to be a great fighter, but also a well-rounded businessman, and it shows. But that's beside the fact that Francis Ngannou still hates Jon Jones' guts and doesn't seem to respect all he's done in the UFC. Obviously, Joe Rogan is shocked by Ngannou's reaction and tries to explain why Jones is considered the greatest. But Ngannou wasn't having it. You'll know exactly what I mean once you see this footage yourself. There's obviously a lot to get into with all that's going on in the industry, but today we'll mainly be sticking to Joe Rogan and Francis Ngannou predict Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Because this reaction has the media going wild and is quickly going viral all over social media. Like I said, there's a lot to get into today, so be sure to stick around and watch this video until the end as we get into things one detail at a time. Trust me when I say you won't want to miss a thing. Thanks for stopping by today and visiting us at Warrior Report. We post daily UFC updates and news that you really should know about if you're a fan. For more content like this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword Ngannou to enter a chance of winning our brand new giveaway. One lucky viewer will be picked. Now, let's jump into this video and take a closer look at Joe Rogan and Francis Ngannou predict Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Francis Ngannou, born on September 5, 1986 in Badi, Cameroon, had a challenging early life. He grew up in poverty and worked in a sand quarry, a physically demanding job that honed his immense physical strength. Francis had dreams of a better life, and his determination would later drive him to achieve incredible success. In 2013, Ngannou made a life-changing decision to leave Cameroon and embark on a journey to pursue his passion for boxing and martial arts. He arrived in Paris, France, with little more than the clothes on his back and a relentless determination to become a professional. Francis joined the MMA factory in Paris and began training diligently, quickly catching the attention of trainers and fellow fighters for his raw talent and exceptional power. His transition to mixed martial arts was swift and successful. Ngannou's prowess in the heavyweight division led him to signing with the UFC in 2015. Ngannou's meteoric rise in the UFC began in earnest with a series of impressive knockouts, earning him the nickname The Predator. His highlight reel finishes and undeniable charisma made him a fan favorite and an instant contender in the heavyweight division. Ngannou is celebrated for his extraordinary punching power, with some experts considering him one of the hardest-hitting fighters in MMA history. Despite his imposing size, Ngannou possesses remarkable speed and agility, allowing him to close the distance quickly and deliver powerful strikes. Francis Ngannou's story has inspired countless individuals worldwide, showcasing that with determination and hard work, it is possible to overcome adversity and achieve greatness. Jon Bones Jones was born on July 19, 1987 in Rochester, New York. Jones had a challenging upbringing, marked by economic difficulties and a challenging family environment. Despite the hardships he faced, he discovered a passion for wrestling during high school, which would become the foundation for his future career in mixed martial arts. Jones began his professional MMA career in 2008 and quickly became known for his unorthodox striking, exceptional wrestling skills, and an ability to adapt and learn on the fly. He joined the UFC and, in a remarkably short period, rose through the ranks to capture the light heavyweight championship. His dominance in the UFC's light heavyweight division made him an immediate superstar in the sport. He held the title for several years, successfully defending it against a series of formidable opponents. His unique fighting style, characterized by creative striking techniques and a diverse skill set him apart from his peers. The journeys of Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones to the pinnacle of the MMA world are marked by resilience and extraordinary talent. Ngannou's rise from humble beginnings in Cameroon to UFC stardom is an inspiring tale of determination and raw power. Jon Jones, despite a challenging upbringing, became a dominant force in the sport, captivating fans with his unique fighting style. Their incredible stories and accomplishments continue to captivate the world of mixed martial arts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest UFC content. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time at Warrior Report.